The Raiders host the Cowboys this Saturday. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by former NRLW player Shontelle Stowers to preview this one. And Shonny, the Raiders fought back from the dead last week against Brisbane, only to go down in the dying stages. That's 3 narrow losses in a row. What can coach Darren Borthwick say to his troops? They're playing well, but it just isn't showing in the win column.
Yeah, I know, and I think the team will be having feelings of frustration.
Yeah.
You know that you are not playing overly bad, but you don't know why you keep losing. I think that Darren Borthwick will be reassuring the girls to trust the process and to just keep showing up. It's about slowly chipping away at the teams, and they're actually really good at that. So I think that they can get on top at points. They just need to keep the momentum. Yeah,
it's so close for them. Mona Lisa Soliolo is out injured this week. It gives Katerina Matua a chance. She's made a difference when coming off the bench, a real X factor.
Yeah, she is such an impressive player with a lot of versatility. You can have her in the middles if you want. They haven't played her there yet, but then she can play anywhere on an edge. And we've seen that with the Raiders with some injuries and HIA checks.
Yeah, she had to do it.
They've had to adjust. And she actually scored a try last week, so
she was dangerous.
Yeah, it's no sweat for her at all. So I rate her very, very highly, and I think that she's going to develop more and more as the NRLW seasons go on as well. She's a pretty fresh player.
Over to the Cowboys now. It was a very impressive victory over last year's runners-up Gold Coast last weekend, led by their halves, Kira Dibb, Tallulah Tillett. They were just outstanding.
Yeah, their combination, I mentioned it at the end of last year, it's still growing. Their connection is good, but they're developing as players playing with one another. And Kira Dibb as well, she has had some confidence knocks throughout her career, but she's really finding her feet as captain in the Cowboys.
She's really relished the role up there.
Exactly.
Right? She's bought into the community and they've bought into her.
And most importantly, she's really enjoying herself. So that's reflecting in the way that she's playing, and also getting that drop kick. 5 minutes. 5 minutes out, that's a lot of confidence. You're not leaving it till the bell. You're just getting
nailing
it early. So good on her.
What about Emma Mansell, obviously coming up to North Queensland last year? We're used to seeing her as an impact player. She got her opportunity in Origin this year off the bench, but she's got to play the full 70 minutes for this North Queensland side. So how does she have to change her sort of style of play? Yeah,
that's the interesting thing about having to change your tactics depending on how many minutes you're playing on the field. We've already covered it. She is a very impressive impact player. Once the forwards are tired out on the opposing team, she just gets in there and does an incredible job. But now she needs to manage herself throughout an entire game, which is a whole different story. I think that she's doing a great job, but I also think that she will improve over time as well if this continues to be her spot.
The evolution of these players as the game evolves for us. NRLW. It's great stuff. Thanks, Shonny. The Raiders, we should mention, won the only other time these two met last year. So can they repeat their form, or will the Cowboys go back to back?
I think this may be the time that the Raiders trusting the process gives them dividends.
Fair enough. Thanks, Shonny. If you want to see this match live, go to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or Kayo. Kick-off is at 12:45 p.m.